Hello mates, this is me Vadim Burinskih, and in this video you will see me asking 7 different people from 6 countries across the Europe what do they know about Ukraine, what do they feel about Ukrainians, about Ukrainian culture, Ukrainian people, about corruption in their countries, what do they feel about Ukrainian-Russian relations, what do they know about Crimea, and let's fucking get to business and see what we have got.
I'm Janusz Junke.
I am Vikana.
Muslim, like I said.
Rokas.
My name is Dora.
Tom.
My name is Alessio.
I'm from Poland.
Albania.
Turkey.
Lithuania.
I'm from Italy, precisely from Foggia.
I'm from Hungary.
I'm 21 years old.
I am 20.
I'm 23.
19. I'm 20.
25.
I'm 23 years old.
Yes, I think Hungary is one of the most corrupted countries in Europe. I think maybe it's between the third most corrupted countries. This is a well-known fact in Hungary that you can reach everything by money. I mean, for example, if you support the main party, then you can reach higher positions in life. You can have better salaries.
Not really corrupted, I wouldn't say. I've maybe heard like 2 times or 3 in my life in television about some corruptions, but in my life I've never experienced anything like this.
Yeah, the big problem of Albania is the corruption. So the corruption is everywhere.
I think there is some corruption and not so small. There's a big corruption in the government.
In government?
Yes, because I didn't see with my eyes in my life. Maybe there's some, but I don't know. I didn't see, but in the news you can learn something about them.
Yes, of course, yes. For sure it's about politics. For sure it's about bureaucracy. Politicians are for sure they're taking money from the companies. One of the biggest problems is mafia, and corruption is also about bureaucracy. And for example, if the government can give you a document for free, they will ask you money, not the government, but for example some offices, they will say, okay, you want this document, you want this certificate, you have to pay me some money.
Okay, let's just a brief example. Let's say if you're driving you're driving the car drunk and police stop you. What the result's gonna be? Do they put you behind bars, like to the jail, or you still can like give some money to a Lithuanian policeman and he will let you go?
Yeah, it depends on the policeman, but I think you can.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Italy, I think it's kind of corrupted in the sense that it's in the average of European corruption level.
I heard that there is some corruption.
I don't have a good information about Ukraine.
No, I didn't talk with anybody about this situation.
Yes, I think so. I don't know about the statistics, but as I know, Italy is one of the most corrupted
In Europe.
In Europe, yes.
Well, I heard about that. I heard that Ukraine is kind of corrupted like most of Eastern Europe countries. For example, for police forces, it's normal to ask for money to let you go.
I don't know a lot about Ukraine regarding this. I mean, sadly, I don't know.
Well, my first thoughts are neighbors, and then less joyful thoughts that war at Crimea.
So the first thing that came in my mind is that they are so friendly and kind.
Friendly people.
Yeah.
Friendly people.
And it's between of the Russia and Europe. It's between of them and it's different something.
Girls. Chernobyl. Maybe good people, friendly, Slavic country. Our Lithuanian president, Dalia, she likes Ukrainian. She asked for people to support the people who are victims from the war.
The first thing that comes to my mind is beautiful girls, actually. Also Soviet Union.
So earlier, maybe my first impressions were that everything's very cheap in Ukraine, so it's like a heaven for Hungarians because it's very close, and many Hungarians go to Ukraine to buy different stuff if they want to get it for cheap. The first thing is maybe that your language is pretty fucking hard.
Hard.
Yes, it's very hard. It's like it doesn't contain vowels at all, really. And the other thing that you are very friendly, very open-minded, and what else? And very very similar to Russia.
Surely not everyone hates Russia, but I believe it's really a hard relation, especially in the late years. It's really tense. And
I think many years ago they were friends, but I think now the situation getting more worse and worse. I think we are enemies.
Even they have a lot of similarities, like languages or I think habits. I think that Russian and Ukrainians are hating each other.
Right now, I think they're more than enemies.
In the newspapers, everybody was talking about like tension. There was tension. They were like nervous, and of course about war.
As far as I know, rather enemies. Partly it seems like, so I know some Ukrainians who really hate Russians and everything connected to Russia. And the other part seems like very close to Russia. I mean, they speak the language.
Maybe I think in the last 5-6 years, they were fighting for a piece of territory. I think it's called Crimea. And so for that, Ukrainians and Russians are fighting. They don't like each other.
Now it was Ukrainian territory and Russians just occupy it, so it's not fair. Nowadays it's officially Russian.
Do you think Russia will give it back to Ukraine in the near future?
I don't think so.
like right now, in reality, it's Russian. Crimea is occupied by Russia. They have the control there, so it's not what we would like to have. The reality is.
I think it belongs to Ukraine now.
I've watched a kind of documentary that was like interview about the Crimea citizens. So they wanted to belong, and they say that they belong to Ukraine. So,
In my opinion, in the before time, I'm thinking like Crimea is different, not a Ukrainian and not a Russian. They're so different, but right now I think they're more near the Ukrainian.
I don't know so well about this, but I think more Ukrainian than
More
Russian.
Ukrainian.
I could say that I don't really like the Russian policy, the Putin. Because of this opinion, I would say that of course it belongs to Ukraine. On the other hand, I heard that there are more Russians there on this part, I mean Crimea, like Ukrainians. So regarding people, maybe it's better if it belongs to Russia, because as far as I know, more people want to join to Russia on that part, but I'm not sure.
Now we are not showing so much information about Ukraine, but maybe a couple months they are showing about situation of the war, to help the victims of the war.
It's shown as Russian aggression.
Russian aggression.
Yeah, from the beginning it was shown like there is Russian aggression.
Turkish media, no, I didn't saw anything like
Nothing.
that. Yes, nothing.
I'm helping Erasmus students and Italian students also to go to abroad. And the University of Foggia was sharing like this project about going to Ukraine, and lots of people were like scared about going to Ukraine because of this, because in the newspapers, in the TV shows, they were saying that there were a lot of tensions and there was a lot of problems. There were a lot of problems.
Currently, I haven't heard anything from the mass media about this situation. So, in general, Hungarian people don't really like the Russian policy and don't really support it. So we are rather we rather support Ukraine in this question. But on the other hand, our government is the friend of Russian government, sadly.
Also because of the Soviet Union, all of the countries that were in the Soviet Union kind of hate Russia because he was like the big boss that didn't let you be free or something like that. Soviet Union was forcing people to speak their language and to speak only Russian, and it's a thing that I personally don't like a lot. Maybe it's good to know another language too, but Ukrainian should be first.
Yeah, they are speaking Russian, but it's Russification. Maybe Russia Russificated just Ukraine. So, like in Belarus, yeah, we are not speaking Belarusian language. So
there are surely a few reasons, not one. Russia is a strong country, a neighbor country, so it's usual like that you also learn language of a country that next to you.
First, I asked one of my friends, and I asked if they speak Russian, and they said that no, they have their own language, but they understand Russian language. So I think because they are close to each other, maybe, and communism regime, so maybe are a lot of effects that make the language to be similar, get influences.
Yes, I think maybe some people want to believe they are Russian. Maybe because when you believe you are in your country, you have to talk with your own language, or you can learn the Ukrainian language.
I think they are still so close with the Russian culture.
I don't understand this because for me, I find it strange that you speak even in everyday life of a country's language who you are enemies with. For me, I find this strange, but partly I suppose because the languages are quite similar as far as I heard. The Russian power is quite big in Ukraine.
Thank you so much guys for watching this video. I hope you really enjoy it. So feel free to hit the thumbs up button and leave some comments down below. And see you next time. Love you so much and ciao!
I'm joking, I'm 29.